Good morning, Turtle Club. It is time for some more free on Mobile Friday. I am Mag Synchro with Convertible Turtle Gaming, and we are testing out Final Fantasy Brave Exvius War of the Visions. Now, this is a free version on mobile of Final Fantasy Tactics. Now, free-to-play games can be good. They can be bad. They're not exactly rated, so we don't know entirely what we're going to be getting into. And because this is such a huge storyline-based game, historically at least, for Final Fantasy Tactics, I've not done a whole lot of checking into it other than a few very hands-off overview kind of stuff, like one guy mentioned that he logged on every single day and did all of his daily things every single day and was able to, without spending a dime, to get his character to max level, one of his party members, for 60 days. And that sounds reasonable, considering it took me the better part of constantly playing Final Fantasy Tactics day in, day out for a whole entire summer vacation when I was a younger person. To beat the game, let alone max characters out. So we're going to jump in here now. There are some things that graphic settings to simple. Let's say no. What's the worst that could happen for that? It's probably due to voiceover work. Okay, probably due to silly things like battery consumption.
The Ardra continent, once of the realm of Lapis. Long have tales of the crystals centered upon this land, where nations struggled ceaselessly for a chance at supremacy. Though small and surrounded by more powerful nations, the kingdom of Leonis maintained its presence thanks to an ancient ring bestowed upon the kingdom by the winged.
Hey Dio, how's it going, man?
The ability to summon and command visions, thoughts and emotions made manifest, was indeed a palpable military threat to the other kingdoms. Repeated brushes with cruel fate, however, quietly eat away at the bonds that keep the
I'm getting some
kingdom
really bad
intact.
kickback on this. So
Now,
we're going to skip this because it sounds really bad. So definitely not for battery rate.
This must be the village.
Mont Leonis, okay.
Nervous, brother.
And Stern, Mont and Stern, okay.
So what of you, Stern? Not actually enjoying this.
The voice acting's good. Okay.
If vanquishing monsters means an opportunity to accompany you to the field, then yes. The castle walls are stifling.
Is that so?
There will be time for words later. Foes. Bombs are in our midst.
Bombs. So these are floating enemies in Final Fantasy Tactics lore that, well, just as they sound, they explode.
Prepare yourselves.
Now, Tactics is well, as the name implies, a tactical role-playing game involving moving about on a map, attacking monsters, attacking enemies of various sorts. Starting the quest here, okay.
Cut you down with this very blade.
Okay, that was not exactly what he said there, so the voice acting is formulaic at times. Okay.
I'll protect everyone.
Alright. So it is a tap to move, that's fine. Tap attack, and then confirm. So attack after tapping on it, confirm. Oh, so the controls are already 1,000 times better than the Final Fantasy Tactics they have on the iPad. Waiting, your turn will end after performing an action. Tapping confirm. Okay. That hit for a lot, 176 damage. Wow. Okay. Use ring. You can consume TP and APD's variety of abilities, right? That's casting stuff. So ability, she has Blizzard. Okay. Okay. Blizzard is generally an AoE spell, and it generally hurts friend and foe alike. Meanwhile, this does not look like it's going to be what's happening here. Yeah, unit. Confirm. Okay, interesting. And they brought back limit bursts. Interesting. Do we get a cool cutscene? We do. We do. And that hit for a whole lot of damage too. Okay, not bad. Zero H. I have no clue what that's for. No clue at all. All right.
Well done, brother.
All I did was...
Lord, it is just as your brother says.
Now it is just a matter of how to gain more experience with the ring.
That vision has vanished.
It seems that you have yet to master its power.
Interesting.
You tell it true, Monster.
So a magic ring that summons people to fight.
The road home should provide ample opportunity.
Odd. Very odd. There's some chocobos. Ooh.
Who would have thought we'd run into monsters here?
Protect Lady Mashery!
Okay. I gotta say the graphics for this are
What is all
amazing.
this ruckus?
Alright, Lady Mashri looks like she can hold her own, guys.
Monsters have appeared. Worry not, my lord. We shall eliminate them whose taste.
What time? I was looking for a reason to get some fresh air.
So she's definitely the kind of person that's going to go out here and beat a bunch of monsters.
Leave this to me.
So... interesting. Schultz, alright. Range area, okay, this is tutorial stuff still, so this is not too bad.
I shall teach you everything about the ways of war.
So, move there, use ability, use banish, target monster, which shows me how much damage it's going to do, basically. I wish I could go back to see exactly what all the stuff on that. We'll hit unit, confirm. And so she's what's called a holy caster, most likely. I like the fact they have, like, little emblems beside them. I should deliver one more blow. Okay. Abilities have height limits. We already saw that. So that's what we're looking for, is the height in the range in the cast speed, which will tell us basically where it comes upon the speed. Alright. Well, that's the way the turn order looked like, so yeah. And his turn gets to move, and he just auto-attacks. Okay, I'm not too keen on the NPCs auto-attacking, but that's kind of a tactics thing. Oh, this is different. this is oodles and oodles different. A behemoth is not something we should be fighting at any stage of the game this early. That is... In the original tactics, these were top tier enemies. Okay, why is she just skipping her turn over and over again? Okay, evocation. Units equipped with espers, evocation. Okay, so she's a summoner as well? Oh, she is a summoner. Okay, interesting. And it auto-selected. Alright. Okay, the cutscene summons pretty cool. And then she sets them all on fire and they fall down. Everyone fills the gauge by attacking enemies. All parties share a single gauge. Okay, so summons are super different. Map effects. Alright, so I'm not sure what the map effect would be here, but truly interesting.
This is the power of the ancient relic passed down through Horn's royalty.
So one can summon single individual people, one can summon...
Let us journey onward, for better or worse.
So we got like a pair of relic summoners or something? Interesting. I'm definitely digging this like Game of Thrones kind of vibe with the intro here. Going to all the houses. All the castles. Yeah, it's pretty wicked actually. Oh, giant, huge wars. Yeah. Yeah, the cinematic stuff in this is amazing. And here we get... Wow, okay. Alright, so... New vision cards. This is bound to eat a lot of battery. Yeah, I've got it hooked up directly to my charger. Let's kick this down here. I've put it on the charger, and it's trying its best. It's at least almost keeping parity. Now, this is an iPhone 6. It is an much older phone. So, I feel like that's a pretty good testament to how optimized at least it is. Something requires Visual. I've prepared some for you, so this is probably like... Yeah, currency. Visor will be consumed from your free Visor first. Okay. So you can earn it, and you get earned. I don't know if I like the fact they separate some you paid for versus some you haven't. That's really, really weird. it looks like it's expecting me to tap on the screen at this point without telling me to. A super rare. Alright, so we're cracking crystals. Okay, so mega rare. Okay, so that's a summon probably because it's Cactuar. Interesting. The Guileless Spellblade Little Leela. Alright. A Lancer. Lancers are kind of cool. A White Mage. There we go. Holy Caster there. For healing. Mage. Doesn't even tell it. Strongest Cactuar. Cactuars are pretty vicious. A hunter named Uni. So they all have names. They're all popping out like that's either Mish or a Michi. And here is As Ever the Stars Sparkle. Clairvoyant Lancer Ramada. Okay. I push the button one more time and we go forward. These already obtained will be converted to Limit Break and Awakening materials. Okay. So all right. So I will say this so far. The game was great. The immersion was awesome. Everything was beautiful about this game until here. This screen is so busy. And I don't know what specifically I hate about it, other than the fact that it's incredibly immersion breaking. And I think that's what I have a problem with in general about some of these free-to-play games. About to embark at last, but first let us form our party with the units we summoned earlier. Okay. So tap. And it's not even going to let me specifically choose a companion. Okay. Okay. You can make guild invite another player's unit. Okay. Hey, Sally, good morning. You may do so for free. Alright, because you don't have any gold. We're just going to give it to you. Oh, well, no worries. Hopefully you have a good day at work today. The auto setting can be switched on or off mid-battle. I love the traditional Final Fantasy Tactics game. I love the advancements they made in the graphics here. I understand they got to make money, so free-to-play is the best model to use. I'm not particularly liking a lot of the other stuff at this point. I'm only about, 15 minutes in, and I've only played about, 2 fights? And I do love the intros. This year, oh my gosh. Square Enix, give us an actual console version of this without the free-to-play mechanic. And
Is something the matter, Schitzel?
oh, that's unfortunate. It's good that you get off early today, but having to work on day off is no bueno.
Worry not. I shall handle these ruffians in short order.
I do so miss our castle.
Princess,
I know. It's for the good of the kingdom.
my sympathies, my lady.
If only I'd been born a man. Then I could rush headlong into battle with you.
Okay.
That is quite enough.
So clearly some
And I shall
bandits.
ask you but one question. You dare stand in the way of Lady Masharu's carriage?
I do not answer to you.
I see. Then there's but one explanation. You lot are from Leonis, are you not? In that case, may the Leonesians bear your enmity.
But wait, the two guys I've been playing were Leonesians. Someone's trying to start a civil war. They're going with the Princess Bride system.
A report from the border, sir. A brigade is under attack by bandits near the border of Horn. Bandits?
Interesting.
Father, allow me.
No, I will be the one to go.
Oh, this is not sounding good, guys. This looks like to be a very generic story element that we have coming up here.
Why? Do you believe me?
I expect better of Square Enix. Squaresoft story writers do much better than this usually.
I couldn't care less about glory. Please provide a reason.
In due time.
You always say that, Father. But when?
Soon enough. We need not discuss this further.
You always say that fighting on the field is the only true way to train. Is that not so, Father?
Precisely.
Then...
The Leonis line shall live on, even should we fall afoul of gods to defend it. Take those words to heart, and not else.
Okay.
Mont, begin preparations. Call together your swordsmen. Calum will march.
It's weird that they put Calum in like brackets.
Helena, hold the castle in our absence.
As you will, my king. I pray for your safe return.
Kitone, keep watch over Stark. Ensure he does nothing rash.
As you wish.
So do I get just a ninja out of nowhere? That's kind of cool.
Why does Father doubt me so? I'll never be more than a second-born prince.
Oh, yeah. Second born in royalty, not a good thing. You basically sit around waiting for your siblings to give up the throne in one way or another. Waking of the Lion, Chapter 1. Okay.
These many monsters are roaming just beyond the castle walls.
It's a prime opportunity to display the results of your training.
I'm still being trained here. I don't think 2 fights is enough for a tutorial.
The ancient ring.
You do know how to wield it.
Of course, Father. It can call forth visions, the spirits of heroes.
Okay, so they're explaining what this is.
Whisper, breath.
If those are magic words, they're bad ones. Oh, they left the chicken status in the bravery system. Oh. Well, hello. That's a shiny. We will absolutely go after the shiny.
I'll protect everyone.
Oh. We had the auto thing turned on, so I'm not doing anything here yet. It's actually doing it for me. This is part of the tutorial, though. I guess is to just watch them completely raffle stop the enemy. Now, I do like auto fighters. Soda Dungeon is one of my favoriteest games to like play while I sleep, if that makes sense. This, on the other hand, again, not too keen on. It is mobile, so I get that. But I need something meatier in a game than just an auto. Of course, I did choose it because it's what the tutorial is telling us to do. Oh, there's some classic Final Fantasy vibes going there. Acquired items. We shall head back. These look like horrible crafting Dumaflotchets. keen on that.
I did it.
Contain yourself. You are the Elder Prince of Leonis. Let us press onward.
Excellent work, Lord Mont. Your command in battle was admirable. You shouldn't be so quick to make light of your abilities, my lord. I'm saying that you ought to be more sure of yourself.
More sure of myself?
No one doubts that you're growing stronger. Other than you, that is. Your abilities are unrivaled.
Save that kind of talk for
Yeah, I think
You may not look
he's
alike,
probably
but
just
there's no
lucky to be
mistaking
born
your
first.
twins all the
Maybe
same.
for work, you too, Sally, you too.
You're like two peas in a pod.
Stern and I, two peas in a pod?
Have I ever been one for falsehoods or flattery?
Well, no. But no one has ever said that he and I are alike. I've always wanted to be as strong as Stern so that I can be of use to Father.
And you will be, Lord Mont. I guarantee it.
Why the delay?
We may.
Right. Well, let's get going.
Weird kind of interlude there. And more being like led around by the nose. Okay, quest clears, stuff like that, forcing me to tap on something. Alright. Presents. Missions. Challenge missions. Bingo style board, okay. Alright, so like low level people, okay. Clear the bingo mission, get rewards. And experience cube. Weird. So this is them basically forcing us to use a slightly rarer item. And we want to increase it and say yes, and then yes, and then there we go, leveling up automatically. Job level as well. Job enhance. Job enhance. Interesting. So this is what... Oh. Bring back the job point system. I don't like that I'm going to have to chase down specific items to level up characters. It's bad enough that Gear's going to be that way probably. Abilities. Holy molies. JP and Gil. I don't want to go back. I want to take a look at this talent tree. Holy. Wow. I mean, this is... That's some customization there. Alright. Alright, so telling us about stuff with cubes. And basically summarizing everything we just did. Daily rewards, a staple for free-to-play stuff. So we get some currency. Wow, this is like all sorts of weird, like, daily bonuses stuff. Okay, we're still getting, like, it's a rain unit shard. So not only is it like this really bad collect all this stuff to level stuff up, it's a gacha game on top of that. And take on the white marshmallow. for a raid boss. Okay. New vision cards, whatever those are. Video summon. We're not going to watch an ad on stream. You never know what you're going to get on ad. So we're going to go to units though, and we're going to choose our dude here. And we're going to go to abilities because we were just completely... Look at this. This is some pretty cool stuff here. That is some really cool stuff. I have to admit, Turtle Club, seeing this talent skill here with the way it actually spirals out, I really like that aspect of it. Ability enhance. Destiny Cross. It says we can enhance that. Do we have these things? Seems to indicate we have them. Enhance. Yeah, so we don't have anything else now. That's cool though. Yeah. All in all, this is not the Final Fantasy Tactics I know and love. I'm going to throw that out there. I think we already do that coming into this being a free-to-play game. That this particular game is not what we're expecting. We are wanting something that's going to be interesting. It has clearly some social stuff in it. In the upper left-hand corner, there's actually some chat that I'm seeing now. If we were to tap, like, our name, there's nothing there. The ad dungeon thing, maybe it's... Oh, okay, so there's no applicable raids. But the artwork, the animation, this is actually pretty cool. I don't think I'm going to play it, though. And the reason why is there's a whole lot of stuff going on that seems entertaining to a point. But I really don't want something that is just going to bombard me with all of this. I wanted something that I could pick up. I wanted something that I could play through a story, and something close to like Song Summoner, which is a great game if you guys can find it anywhere these days. Older iPhones might have it if you find an older iPod or iPhone. And something along those lines with like the gacha system, and combined with that would have been great. Would have been great. But this just doesn't do it for me. This is unfortunate. It is, you know, it has all the makings of wanting to be a Final Fantasy game and a tactics game at that. And I can see what they're doing with the system, but they've basically streamlined it for people that don't want to play a tactical game. I guess that's really what bothers me so much about this. Is it's not really a tactics game. It is a free-to-play idle game in a Final Fantasy Tactics shell. And I dare say, as far as a free-to-play game goes, there are much, much better games out there that do that. There are much, much simpler games that do that. And there are much less time-consuming games that do that. So I hate to do this, and I was super excited about getting to play a Final Fantasy Tactics game for free on my phone, but we're going to be deleting this off our phone, actually. Ark Survival Evolved 2.0 stays on our phone, and Final Fantasy Tactics winds up getting removed. I'd say it, you know, with the limited space that I have on my phone, unfortunately it doesn't hold up to what I really would like for that to be. So all that said, though, Turtle Club, I'm going to have myself a good rest of my day here. I got some stuff I got to work on before I go to bed. Tomorrow morning, there won't be any Ring Fit, but we are planning to stream some stuff on Saturday morning. 8 a.m. Saturday is the planned time. Moving forward, we're thinking about going to always 8 a.m. stream time, because with the work from home, it gives me 30 minutes between the time I clock off to the time that I actually would need to start stream. And I'm really thinking that time works really good for us. And even with like today where I've been off the whole entire night, I think just making sure it's the same time every single morning is probably just going to be better for us long term as a group. That said, though, Turtle Club, I thank you for watching. I really appreciate Dio and Sally coming in today. You guys are, thanks for keeping me company. Lurk Squad, whoever you are, I know you're out there. I see the metrics. They indicate your presence. Thank you. 100% thank you for that. But Turtle Club, I will catch you all tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. I don't know what I'm going to stream. I know it won't be Ring Fit due to complications. I'm working on fixing that part of the world. Being that part of my actual apartment, I just don't have the space to do it at the moment. Maybe that's what I'll be doing when I wake up tonight. But until then, all of you out there, have yourself a good morning, a good breakfast, a good lunch, a good dinner, whatever you're about to do, Turtle Club. Have a good one. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to wash your hands.